Coco bone strong. Coco, Coco, Coco bone strong. All about money. So sweet like some honey. Tasting my chocolate chip cookie. I need an ass with no rookie. Yeah. Coco, Coco, Coco bone strong. Coco, Coco, Coco bone strong. All about money. So sweet like some honey. Tasting my chocolate chip cookie.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your girl Tosh, aka Coco Bone, coming at you guys with Jocelyn's Cabaret New York reunion part 1. Okay, all right. See. I don't really got too much to say. I just want to go ahead and get straight into this review. So let's go ahead and get into this review. The episode starts off with Jocelyn performing her new song. The song was okay, and Jocelyn is now on the thicker side of things. Because I have been noticing she's a little tad bit bigger, and I'm just only like bringing that up because I know she always like body shame other women and stuff like that. But it's funny how she ain't been body shaming a lot of women like that lately. I wonder why. But nevertheless, she still looks good as fuck. So go ahead, shout out to Jocelyn. Also, in these scenes where it was panning back and forth between like different groups of girls, I'm just gonna go over it all in one take because don't nobody got time to keep going back and forth, okay? So in the next scene, Miss Natural, Egypt, Precious, Danny, Yummy, Andrea, and T-Love is talking about what to expect during the reunion. Basically, nobody really cares, so moving on. In the next scene, Spin, Holiday, and Miss Wet Wet is catching up in the dressing room. Spin is saying Holiday went on Instagram and body shamed her and told Wet Wet she needed a lot of work done. But Wet Wet fired back at Holiday saying she's a hypocrite for saying that because she got 3 BBLs and a nose job done. In the midst of this convo, Holiday is pleading her case and ends up giving Spin an apology, but I don't think Spin is ready for the apology. Things start to get heated in their debate, and Wet Wet told the hairstylist to back up from Spin because she knew a fight was coming. Spin starts to take off her heels, and Holiday then charges at Spin like an angry ass bull, okay? Like, I don't understand why would Spin take off her heels and then when she get attacked, she's like shocked. Like, that's the indication that you ready to squabble. So, I don't know. Spin, you could have been a little tad bit more, slicker with how the way you wanted to approach Holiday. In the next scene, Lucky, Daisy, Diamond, and Raven is catching up, and Diamond explains that she found out she was pregnant while starting season 4 for Jocelyn's Cabaret, so she decided to leave, and she had no clue Raven and Jocelyn was getting into it with each other, as she self-proclaims. I don't know how true that is, but who knows, honey, who knows? Anyway, Raven briefly explains she's over Jocelyn and her toxic ways. Lucky starts to say Jocelyn low-key be hating on the women she puts on. Daisy feels like Jocelyn is one way in person, but on camera she's fake. And I do see that because Jocelyn has been called out by a lot of her castmates how to their faces she's like a mama bear. But then, like, on camera, it's all this $2 hoe this, $2 hoe that. They belong on the street this. They're nothing that. And I can understand how that would be, like, really annoying. And that's the only thing that I don't like with, TV is that you gotta switch up your character. Like, I think that's where the whole selling your soul comes into play. Because it's like, 1 minute, off camera, you're a good person. But then the next minute on camera, you're a bad person. And it's just kind of like that mask, persona, like putting on that fake ass mask. Like, you got all these different facial expressions and people don't know which one is real or not, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, honey, moving on. After the fight between Spin and Holiday, Spin goes in the other room where Miss Natural, Egypt, Precious, and the rest of the girls are. Y'all know who else is in that room. I ain't about to keep saying all their damn names. But anyway, and she starts to vent about how she feels about Holiday and her experience with the rest of the cast. Spin is also ready for more rounds with Holiday. In the midst of this rant, Jocelyn comes in to check up on the girls. Then Spin tells Jocelyn what just happened with Holiday. Jocelyn then leaves the room to check on Holiday, and now Holiday is venting to Jocelyn about the fight. So Jocelyn decides to bring both Holiday and Spin to the parking lot so they can get a proper one, basically. And in the first round, It looks like Spin was about to be on top of Holiday, but security broke up the fight. I was so mad when they broke that fucking fight up. It's just like, bro, let Spin do her big one. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I really fuck with how Spin had went for the legs and try to like use all that strength to flip her big ass around so she could get on top of her. And that shit was about to work until fucking security got in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why y'all gotta get in it when y'all expect the underdog to not fucking win? Like, that's corny as fuck to me. But anyway, honey, the second round, Holiday had got it, which I kind of felt like it was a little biased street in my opinion, because Spin in round one was going to win that fight. I seen that from a mile away. She was going to win, but nut ass security broke it up. And then now Holiday, she knew what to expect. So Holiday had won round two. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, definitely the second round goes to Holiday. Holiday was welling on, Spin's ass. But shout out to Spin for not being a punk. I'm the same way. I don't give a fuck how bigger you are than me. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You come at me crazy, I'm going to hop on your ass like a squirrel on a damn nut. I'm going to climb on your big ass like a big ass tree. Okay, period, poo. So shout out to Spin for not being no punk ass bitch. In the next scene, the host Janisha and Jess Hilarious meet up with Jocelyn in her dressing room, talking about what they expect to happen at the reunion. Nobody cares, so moving on. So the reunion finally gets started, and Janisha and Jess Hilarious brings out the other women, except for Diamond, Raven, Daisy, and Lucky. They start off with Spin explaining how she doesn't appreciate Holiday being a hypocrite, saying she's for uplifting women, but turns around and start body shaming other women. And I will say this, whenever someone comes out and be like, yeah, I'm all for women, I always got to give them the side eye. And the reason why I give them the side eye is because it be the main women that claim they're for women that sits up here and they dog the complete fuck out of women. Jocelyn, for example, like,
I'd be giving these ladies a chance, okay? And if it wasn't for me, these ladies, they wouldn't be anywhere, okay? They would just be some $2 holes on the corner, sucking for $50 and sucking on other eggplants.
Jocelyn always do that nut ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Claiming that she's helping out women, but in the same breath, always tearing them down. Natalie Nunn, she's like a nice nasty, like, oh yeah, like this is for women, women empowerment, like I'm definitely putting you girls on. But then she'll turn around and be messy as fuck and start drama low-key and be like a puppet master. So yeah, whenever a woman be like, oh, I'm for women empowerment, y'all need to start side-eyeing that bitch, because that just means that there's going to be some woman slander coming later, okay, in my opinion. Let's move on. Holiday is saying she's not proud at how she reacted when Spin started to take off her shoes to fight. Janisha then intervened in the convo and said Holiday won the fight and they should move on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Janisha is a drop-dead, gorgeous, beautiful woman. But as a reunion host, I just feel like she kind of lame, because it's just like, I just feel like she can give better questions, like better dialogue in a sense. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just think she's just there because she just looks fucking good and she's Lemmy Plummer's wife. Now knowing who she is, because I kept wondering, who is this beautiful woman that's always hosting every fucking reunion? Like, for the longest, while Zeus was like, up and coming, I'm just like, who is this beautiful woman that's always hosting a reunion? Like, why is she always here? And she barely keeps control of it. And like, what the fuck? Like, who is this woman? And come to find out, that's the CEO's wife. Okay. Yeah, so Janisha, I understand you the wife, okay? I understand you're going to get biased treatment. I understand that you're beautiful. But sweetheart, your beautiful biased treatment having ass need to ask better questions, okay? All right, moving right along. Y'all know I be talking about shit. I don't give a fuck. Next up, Jocelyn is now coming onto the scene in better spirits, it seems like, which is a good thing. They do a recap about the season and then welcome Diamond and Raven to the stage. Diamond looks beautiful, pregnant, but Raven, however, came dressed to possibly fight Jocelyn again. Jocelyn immediately lets Raven know that's not going down on her stage and told security to escort her ass off stage. Jocelyn then asked the host why Raven came out on stage looking like that. Then Jess starts to remind Jocelyn of her karate yoga chokehold that Jocelyn put her in and threw her to the ground. So that's why Raven acting like that. Yo, Jess is fucking funny as shit. Cause I would have said the same thing to Jocelyn if I was on stage. Jocelyn sitting over there talking about some.
I don't know why she's acting like that, okay? Okay, I gave that whole an opportunity, and she's sitting on my stage with an attitude, okay? She needs to correct it before I correct it for her again by slamming her ass to that concrete, and she's tasting nothing but concrete, bitch, okay? She's tasting nothing but the flow, bitch.
And I'm glad that Jess was just like,
well, you did, like, choke slam the shit out of her to the fucking ground. I mean, like, what did you expect, you know? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Girl got her guard up, man. She should. The fuck?
and Jocelyn had no choice but to laugh because she know that shit was fucking true. You know, all that was like low-key laughing at that because that was a real ass shit. You can't deny what the fuck happened, Jocelyn. Like, come on. Like, that shit was funny as shit. Oh my God. But Jocelyn is still cool with Diamond and wish her well with her new baby on the way. In the last scene, Daisy and Lucky comes onto the stage, and honey, when I tell you all hell had broke the fuck loose, all hell broke loose, bitch. I said, oh, no, they did not rush Daisy and Lucky. Like freaking Andrea and Danny just ran up on them, and we got to get into that tea next week on why the fuck their beef is so deep to where like it's tag team match at this point. It's 2 against 2, you know, which duo was gonna win at this point, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's gonna be very interesting to see. Can't wait to get into the rest of the reunion next week, but I hope you guys had enjoyed this review. It wasn't not too much to, you know, talk about except for the fight with Spin and Holiday. That was pretty entertaining. And yeah, just can't wait to get into the, you know, next review. So please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, show your girl some love, help your girl get to 4,000 subs. Make sure to leave some suggestions down in the comment section down below. And please make sure to leave me a big thumbs up, for it helps to push your girl further out into the algorithm, okay? I'm out this bitch. Deuces.